Hello and welcome to this look at Antique Atlas and signposts. So this is a way to explore the world. You can teleport everywhere. You can have interdimensional travel. You can use signposts to get everywhere. It's the best teleportation option around. So what you have to do, say you've got a base and you want to be able to go back there at any time. You need to make sure you've got a waystone. So waystone is just crafted with stone and ender pearl. So you're going to need one ender pearl at least. Once you've got that ender pearl down, once you've got that, once you've got your waystone, you can put it down near to your base. So we're just going to pretend that this is where the base is going to be. Okay? So we're just going to pretend that this is where the base is going to be. So we've got that down. We put it down. It says base there, right? Okay, but we found this great other area that we might want to visit all the time as well. This nice woodland area, right? So again, you're going to need a waystone. So if you're traveling somewhere you want to be able to go to and forth, you're going to need two waystones, so you're going to need two ender pearls. So we can put down the waystone here, and this can be woods, right? Put that down. So now what you want to do is you want to get the signpost out. So you get your signpost out. We need two, right? And you put it down. And when you put the second one down, you can see it's moving between base and woods. We're going to select base, okay? Now if we go into survival mode, which you will obviously be in, if we click on this, I think it's actually stuck in the block there. So if we click on this base now, you can see it actually goes towards, so that is actually where the base is. And if we right click on it, we're actually going to teleport back there. So if we wanted to go back, just put a signpost down here, and we just select the woods, and we can click on it to make sure it's pointing in the right direction, which is over here, and we're back in the woods. Now what you're also going to need is the Antique Atlas. So this is the one you get. So if we look at if we right click here, you can see that there's actually already some icons on there, and that's because Atlas Extras actually already add some. So that's pretty cool. If we press M, we can see a larger view. If you wanted to add a marker, you get various different types. And what Atlas Extras does is it adds some new types. So only two of these are used. This one in the middle don't, that's for a different mod. But if you're using signposts, this will mean waystone, this will mean signpost. So you can imagine the bright T you can teleport from, the dark T you teleport to. So that's how that works. And it automatically creates it when you do that. So you can see we've got the woods and the signpost there. So if you had them in slightly different locations, you could perhaps teleport to one side of your base or whatever it may be. Also, if you put the atlas in your offhand, it will still be there without having anything in the way. If you press semicolon, you can also see some additional information about the time, the day of the week, and your biome and location. There's also a few more things that we can do to our sign. So if we left click, you can see we can put a snowy texture on it with snowballs. With seeds, we get this this is a good texture for the meadow here. With vines, we can get more and mossier texture. Other thing we can do, we get the signpost brush. So if we left click, we can actually just specify whatever texture we want there. But if we right click, you'll notice it goes a sort of multicolored thing. And then after that, we click whatever block we want, and it will actually change the texture to that. You can actually customize the signs quite a lot. And I did mention you can have interdimensional travel. So if we have this iron signpost, you can see we can go to various different locations. And I did actually use the larger signpost. So here you can put back to the overworld, for instance. And then we go here, we can say we want to go to the woods perhaps here. And now that that's set up, we can go back to the woods. And here we are back in the woods. So we can transport very easily from location to location. If I put the waystone down here, and we can put nether in here, right? We'll go back to the overworld, or the woods. And I want to go back to the base. And we'll place a second sign down here. And we'll choose the nether, right? And interestingly, it does actually work. It will point to the right location even in the nether because it knows where it is. See? And then we can go to the nether. And here we are. Do need to obviously place that waystone down.